What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this Friday Nite Whistle. Now, you see me acting a little strange. I hear myself talking twice. I'm not special. so, but people out there, do I sound like I'm talking double? I need to do what the chat thinks. Guess I'm okay. Anyway, today's show is about big moves, but what's the plan for these big moves? So I'm going to break down some of this stuff that he has done this free agency time. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. I got Miss Auntie in the building. So I do have an echo. See here. You have an echo. I got it. I'll figure that out. One, two, three. Still echo. Okay. Change the earplugs. What about now? Do I have echo still? Let me know, please. And some more headphones. What it do, man?
What's going on, Dre Murphy?
I got headphones everywhere. Do I still have an echo? Yes. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Damn, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. That must be a string. I was fine when I did.
It gotta be.
Okay. What's going on, Miss PJ? This echo is going to drive me. Going on with that. Nothing I did.
I'm watching the Braves game on TV.
Yes.
And I'm watching the Hawks game on my phone.
Wow, this is crazy. All right, I'm going to go out and come back in. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Exactly.
So how was everybody's Friday going today? Coach is dealing with some technical difficulties. So everybody just bear with us. Yes, I am watching it. See, the problem is they got the Hawks game on Prime Video tonight, and the Hawks game is on regular TV. So I'm kind of I gotta get creative a little bit. Yeah, yeah, got to. So again, anybody that's just coming in, coach is dealing with some technical difficulties. Um, everybody just bear with us. He will be back within a couple minutes. We are trying to make it work. Yeah, they are. They are. They are looking right. I just want them to keep it up. Like don't let go of the rope because they was looking pretty good the other night against Cleveland, and then um, they kind of that third quarter hit. They couldn't hit anything, and then they blitzed us, and we just couldn't recover from that. I mean, they came back in their fourth quarter, but it was a little too much, you know, to come back from. So just got to stay connected on defense and keep continue to make shots. What do you think about? Hey, Dre, that's a great question. That I was I was shocked to hear that Angel was coming to Atlanta, and then on top of that, um, I I I love it. I love it because she is a rebounding machine, and then we're bringing back Nas Hillman, um, a couple other players, and our starting lineup is gonna be fire. Like as long as we can bolster up you know that bench, I love this. I think we have one of the most talented rosters in the Eastern Conference, hands down. I mean, They just gotta, put it all together, and then once playoff time comes, you know, they can do what it do. Yes, Miss PJ. I can't wait. I've been saying for the last couple of seasons that I need to come to more home games for the train. And I heard that soon as that happened, them them ticket prices spiked. But it still shouldn't be too bad. So I'm definitely gonna try to come to more games. Yes, they do. Yes. So with Kaleb McGary retirement, do you think we go offensive tackle with our 48 second round pick, bro? You know what? Now, if we didn't immediately, pivot and get Jawaan Taylor, after Kaleb McGary had retired, then I would think so. But since we got him, and then also remember what's his name? We drafted Jack last year, so I don't really think you know we have to. But what we could do is see what we have in Jack Nelson. Appreciate you, Dre Murphy, and see how Juwan Taylor and Storm, yes. So we can, and then we can also, revisit this next year. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to, do that this year. I think there are much more needs that, you know, yes, I agree, Miss PJ. We do have to see what if there's any coach that I trust, it's Bill Callahan. He's the what's going on, Jerome? I'm about to send you the let's see. Who is your top linebacker you looking at getting in the draft? Prince Kel. You know what? If just so happen, I mean, if the draft gods allow this shit to happen, if freshest guy who I've been on top of. If he drops to us, Mr. Rodriguez, look, I'm all over him. You got to. I just get out.
My brother.
I said Jerome in the house.
Yeah, my brother.
What's going on?
Man,
cool. Man, Coach having some technical difficulties. He's trying to get his laptop up,
Coach
So-
stand up
Sitting on what, man?
One of them got down
One of them got down Sasquatch is not the Wi-Fi.
You know how Duck Cutter be, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Everything good with?
Yes, sir. Just trying to multitask, watching this Braves game, doing the show, and trying to watch the Hawks as well.
Yeah, man. We got it.
This is gonna be.
We got the playoffs.
We got
The draft
about what 12 days ago.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. Yeah.
It's down to the nitty gritty,
man.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for it, man.
Because I've been hearing about
this.
We worked
We
out.
worked out. His name
Jennings
Dunker.
Mm-hmm.
Out of
Out of Iowa.
And you know how I feel
about an hour.
We ready.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then he got a
name.
He sound like
He can get good money by himself.
Well, Dre Murphy, we need camp bodies, so they're gonna have to fight it out in camp. And to your other post, Dre Murphy, I'm happy that they picked up his 5th-year option, Bijan. That'll give them a opportunity to get his contract, get that settled. I'm thinking. Go ahead, John.
Now I was gonna say.
Colorado. I don't know.
He been here
about 7 years.
Right.
And you know.
That's why
Players like
Carlos Washington see what he can do.
Yep.
He's
on
still.
Yeah. Carlos. Yeah. It's gonna be a battle in training camp.
Oh yeah.
Because Nathan Carter, he was putting in some work last year. Drake Murphy said you breaking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and go out.
Okay. Yes, sir. I love Nathan Carter. That kid, there's something about, he got this motor, bro. He never stops. And we were seeing it all throughout training camp. And Yes, Miss PJ, you can. Yes, there are diamonds in the roughs. I call them. Like, there's a lot of gems out there that are hiding in plain sight and nobody looking at them. Like, you never know because they could give you the same kind of impact that Shannon Sharp gave you. You know, because people got to remember he came from an HBCU.
Is that better?
Yes, sir. That is better.
Jeff, you
Dre Murphy. Nah. But you know what? Bryce Love about to make me punch him in his fucking throat.
To brave pitch.
Yeah. But we messing up.
Man, baseball kind of run
one.
like
The
beginning.
beginning.
You don't know who going. Dre said that.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Hey
some
man, it's
feds.
You know what, Dre? I think it's StreamYard. StreamYard is because it was attacking coach too. So
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, Dre. I have no idea.
Hey Dre, tell us the he paid for Aaron. That's what that is.
So, Jordan, you think they're gonna get Bijan, Drake, and Kyle done this offseason?
Not this offseason, but probably next. Because of the cap space.
Yeah, true. Because I think it don't come off until next year.
Yeah, because I'm in it right there. 28
million. I think they gotta wait until after the draft.
Yeah.
And then they could take care of it. I know everybody, the whole world knows we're gonna take care of Bijan. That's the foregone conclusion. He's not leaving ever.
Here, point blank.
It's all about getting who are we gonna prioritize more, Kyle or Drake?
See, I think this season gonna be for her. See, you know how they offense up, like you know, than the other one. I mean, if I had to guess, I would. Yeah, I'm going Drake.
Drake. You could make a good argument for it.
Because like I want to see what Drake gonna do for the receiving core. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, man. StreamYard must be back here.
Yeah, StreamYard up here, uppercutting people and shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Drake is that guy. Yes.
Yeah.
But these are the questions that we have to we have to think about because they are thinking about these questions. You know, are they going to try to take care of everybody, or are they going to try to prioritize against, one or the other? Or
well, think about this.
mm,
This the beauty
This
of
the
it.
beauty of it.
We ain't
We
paying
ain't paying
a
a quarter.
So
We got the
fine
pieces.
pieces. You pay a
Pay a
quarterback
quarterback or drop.
the team
The
is set.
team is set.
Because
even
if
your boy
you still got him
for 2 more years.
true. And then we gotta start thinking about paying our left guard.
Yeah. See now, that's
who I think.
if
I'm in,
I'm prior
I'm prior towards the Berkeley,
Drake,
Drake,
and Beasley.
Yeah.
Just me though.
Just me though.
Because if I'm
looking at this roster,
you got to think.
This is
what's
his name?
Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
His last
right?
on the
On the
contract.
contract.
And
Harris side.
So somewhere in there we can grab the linebacker. Remember we're gonna have like
57 million.
Yeah, next year. Yeah.
Right.
So
now
you know that you got to 85% of the cap.
So let's say between
Bergeron, Drake, and
that's probably
gonna be about
let's say
50
between them
three.
Still got
like 89.
Yeah. True.
Still
you're right.
Resign
other,
type
players.
The draft
players
and your
Let's see.
I think at this current moment we have 10 picks next year so far. There's including our regular picks and the comp picks that we picked up.
All right. Can y'all hear me now? We good?
Yeah.
We good? Okay. Yeah. Can I go?
Twice.
Trying to come double talk. Again. What is going?
Yeah, I think it's
StreamYard.
Yeah, it's StreamYard.
I'm like, are you double talking to?
It was a delay.
What's going on, Fresh?
Yo.
Yeah, it's just
that little echo. You sound like you got an echo also?
Yeah. Because I hear it on the Falcons.
You know what? I'm gonna try to go out and come back in and see if it's.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Coach.
Now, can you? I'm not double talking now.
No.
That's crazy. Let me see something. Let me check something. Give me a second. What about now? Testing. Yeah, I'm still double. I just go back to my screen. All right, so I'm not double talking now.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I had to go to my tablet to check. Anyway,
Might have been me.
well, it was still on screen yard when I was on the screen yard. When I tried to go on screen, it just so I don't know what's going on. Could be because I had on two things also. Anyway,
Everybody saying you good. Everybody good now. So.
okay, all right. Oh my goodness, y'all see I'm on a little bit of screen. I can't get my thing on. That's okay. We good though. I can see myself. All right, back to where I was at. Was it 31 minutes I lost? Okay. Anyway, like I said, win now. Yeah. What it looks like, man. So anyway, it's gonna be about Ian Cunningham first of all. Then we're gonna go into some other stuff that I want to talk about. All right. We know we didn't spend a lot of money in what's called. We just bought into veterans that had some talent already, and we weren't aggressive. So does that mean we're not in to win it?
Mm,
I would say no. I think we talked about this one time on your on the bird feeder. I just think we
Right,
just
right,
went smart.
right.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, just thinking about that because right now the way we're looking at, we just bring in guys that can play football. We're not in an urgency move because we're not making desperate moves. Usually teams that trying to win it now, they make those desperate moves, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So, but that's what I was trying to talk about, but through my whole mantra, 'cause my mindset somewhere else right now. All right,
Is it better now, y'all?
yeah, you good, Jamal?
Okay, great.
Yeah. But yeah,
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Free?
Say that again.
but
Coaching that.
So I think I like Fresh is saying we just being smart, filling
right,
holes, and we're looking forward to to the enhancing what we can in the draft.
All right.
right. So, like I said, we was active. We've been active. Now we can't say we haven't been active. Like I said, we wasn't reckless with it. We got a guy that fit the scheme. That's what we did. We got a lot of guys that fit the scheme. Although we have a lot of big names, which is fine with me.
Right.
So, like I said, they're being smart. And like I said, we just want to. Win it all means you're gonna go out and spend that big money. You're gonna spend a lot of money make your team for that win now mode. So, like I said, we're gonna win some games, I'm sure, but we getting guys who can fit the scheme pretty much. And at the
Yeah, I
same
agree
time,
with that.
we're still protecting the future, and we're gonna see how this draft class goes, and see can we find this guys that can fit the scheme that we're looking for, and we're not gonna sacrifice tomorrow for today. That's my
Yeah,
point
yeah.
right there.
And then also, I was thinking we probably trying to save money to make sure we can pay who we want to pay to keep who we want to
True.
keep.
True. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of the first point. That's kind of what me and Ant was talking about before everybody got on collective. We were saying that okay, the money we're gonna have after June, is gonna put us over 20 something million, depending on the draft class. The fact that we're not paying the first round draft pick this year definitely
Hmm.
help, keep that draft class
Yeah.
cheaper. Plus,
Right.
150 something million we're gonna have on the books next off season, man. We in really good shape to start building up for a run. in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. Next was situation, quarterback situation. Is it a timeline indicator that we have right now with Penix? Is it a timeline or is it just um, a decision they got to build around? Is it a win soon now or not instantly right now? Are we fully committed to him or are we just going to build around him? What are we going to do? How do you guys feel about that?
I think it has to be a timeline thing with him because eventually, not just outside his health, but eventually you're gonna have to make a decision on paying him. So
Right, right.
you already used up what two years of his contract.
Yep.
Mhm.
So now it's becoming that time of you got to be clear and cut on what you're gonna do at that quarterback position. If you're gonna believe in him, then you do build around him. If not, I mean, you got to let him go. You need to trade him or let him. Well, you're not gonna let him go. Let's say it like that. But
Yeah,
you need to
not
trade him.
free. Not free.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
financially, the Falcons are in a good state for quarterback. You're not paying Tua. So
Hmm.
let's say Tua comes in here and balls for us, and then he said, I get the hell on, I will go get a max contract next year. Okay, cool. We still got Penix in effect. And if that is the case, you have a former first rounder, and as Fresh said, you cut into this is year 3 for him. So you got him for maybe 2 more years if you decide to give him a 5th-year option. So the beauty of that is at least you can still build up the team now to build up a team around whoever the quarterback is going to be, whether it's him or somebody else. If he develops, cool. If he don't, we'll just have to draft somebody. And the beauty of that is you still paying a quarterback cheap with a team already built around him. So like I said, I think me personally, I kind of think we set up for a run, but that's just my a cheap run. That's just my opinion.
Right. Well,
Potentially.
something else I know is that Ian done also. We haven't gave extensions out yet, but we have got a lot of short term deals. Everybody brought
Right.
in have very short term deals. So we got one guy that got 2 years. I think that's the most. I think 2 years.
Yeah,
But
the
everything's been
receiver.
short term, man. We're bringing in veterans, you know, versus a lot of rookies. The one they bring in, they can probably some of those guys probably can start. If you get
Right.
that rookie, that's just you have to put them on the field. You got to put them on the field. The ones you get in the draft. So other than
Mhm.
that, man, I don't know what to look for. Like I said, do we need another pass rusher?
I think we
I'm
good on
kind
that.
of
I think Ian is setting us up to be able to be one of the manufacturing teams, starting to be able to use the draft to
Hmm.
develop talent and just keep talent coming in through that way.
I just don't come in here.
Because
yeah.
I think Matt and them want to because they've already kind of said it. They want to sign their players who they draft. The only way to do that is to set up being a machine, getting guys in here, training them up, and
Right.
going through like that. And then if guys who come here, even if we do draft them, they outplay their sales out of a contract with us. We still have people behind them that will be substantial to take over.
Right,
Right.
right,
And that's how you build your team. Because I think what hurt us after 2016, you got too buddy, and then the Metroff just started drafting whoever, however, thinking that it would work. And Dan Quinn trusted him instead of being more hands on with him as a GM like he was doing the 15 and 16 draft. That's what hurt
hmm
your team because when you start paying a lot of players maximum and then your cap space becomes lower, you got to hit on the draft pick. Your cheap players got to be good players too. So
yeah,
as to what Fresh was saying, you got somebody behind the high trade guy. So either when that contract expires or he stops playing up to the letter of that contract, you still got somebody to replace it. So you're absolutely right. If Ian and Matt hit on these draft picks, and every year, you're not going to just have the best draft players, but if you got 8 picks, man, at least 4 of them need to work, in my opinion.
Yeah.
4 of them need to make your
yeah,
squad and make an impact if they can.
yeah. We got 4 out of 5 last year that worked, so that was a good thing.
Hmm.
Right.
Good
So,
thing.
but yeah. So another question: do we need to upgrade our Well, we all know we need to upgrade our wide receiver room. So how important is this draft going to be for wide receiver?
I think you can build more depth to it. Like if you can get a Ted Hurst, if you can get the Lance brother, if you can get of course the pipe dream is
Jacoby
Lance,
Lane.
but yeah, Lane, just somebody like that who just. I think what we need to do, we need to build a complete. Give Drake a complete receiving core from 1 through 5 to where every last one of them, when they're on the field, you're comfortable with the fact that they're either gonna run the right route or just make a play that we haven't had. Because outside of Drake, and maybe Mooney that 1 year, we really hadn't had a great receiving core collectively since he's been here. Since Drake's been here, it's just been him.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you guys think about this? I seen it somewhere and I wrote it down. It say the Falcons are trying to win soon, not sell out to win right now. They're building a roster that can compete in the NFC South, but still peak over the next 2 to 3 years. How you guys feel about that?
I like that. I mean, as long as we are setting ourselves up for long-term success, I have no problem with it. It's gonna look ugly at first or at some
Right.
point of doing that.
Right. Yeah.
I think we can win now because if you look at the D line and the edge rush, this is the deepest D line instead of edge rushers we have had probably since 2016. And we all know historically when the Falcons have a deep team, they generally have a good team. I mean,
True.
we're gonna be playing a third place schedule this year, so it's not like we're gonna be playing a whole bunch of world beat team there. I mean, I know we play Kansas City and they got better. They're not necessarily a third place team. Injury kind of derailed them. But yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, we'd have been 8 and 9 the last 2 seasons, hell, 4 seasons, it feel like. So I feel like we've been on the cusp of 1 or 2 wins away from being, in the playoffs. I don't see why not.
I don't even think it's 1 or 2 wins. I think we was some coaching decisions away from the playoffs.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was really it. It was some
Pretty
coaching
much.
decisions
Pretty much.
that kept us out of the
Right.
dang playoffs.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I agree with you, Chris.
I think as of right now, I feel like our only competition in the South is the Panthers.
Yep. That's
This
it.
year, yeah.
And they had a good.
I agree. Yeah.
So I think we get whether I feel like we have to either sweep or get one of those games with the Panthers. We have to keep that like that this year.
Ronald
Get somebody else.
Yep.
I
finally
think
got his first one. That's what I'm
I
talking
think we
about.
can sweep the Bucks. And the Saints are still in rebuild mode.
They're in some kind of mode.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
And we know playing Tampa, we know what Zach Robinson's gonna do. We know we're gonna defend the pistol. So hey, that's a bonus for us.
But yeah, like I said, just talk about the free agent. I almost end this conversation about the free agent thing. All the moves was calculated, evaluating the roster. But the thing is it a culture reset or is it a playoff push?
Yeah, it does. I mean, because if y'all listen to what Coach Stefanski said in one of his first meetings, I mean, he just said, you the culture starts with us, with the players. Like, what you put out is what you put in, in so many words. So if they can adopt that and just, play up to the best of their ability, like Chris was saying earlier, it's been a coaching thing. So if they can just overcome that within itself, I think we're gonna be all right. As long as the fans can come here and he don't try to recreate the wheel, man, we're gonna be all right. He come in here trying to be cute and doing stuff that his last guy was doing, we gonna lose.
That guy.
I was done with when we was in Germany. I was done with Raheem Morris. That fool called that timeout to help the coach kick the field goal to tie. I said, "Yeah, I'm done." I was done then, y'all. I was done.
He called a timeout to calm one of your own players down after making a big play.
Right. Wow. Why not let yeah, like Football is an emotional game. Like, why not let the team and that player ride off that raw emotion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, this is for the people in the chat. Got 20 you got in there. Is it a win now or a rebuild now? What do you guys in the chat think? When you guys on the panel also, is it a win now or rebuild? Not total
Win
rebuild,
now.
but like a light rebuild.
I
Retooling.
kind of say win now
That's
because you
what
don't
you
really
get.
have to. You don't have. I don't want to say
You should.
rebuild.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Fred. Sir.
Yeah, I don't want to say rebuild because you ain't got to really rebuild nothing.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Like you just got to get your, unless you want to call rebuilding your coaching staff and stuff a rebuild, because I mean that is a part of the team, you know.
Yeah.
But your team, I want to say since Arthur Smith, Arthur Smith. I'm gonna say since
Okay.
Arthur Smith, this team really has been ready to win. It's just
Right.
the coaching.
Coaching, yeah.
Right.
A lot of the coaching decisions, we can point out a lot of these games and be like, okay, we lost because of this coaching decision here, here, and here.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, you have some softies on the team too. So
That too.
Now, I will say this though. I think if Arthur Smith would have had these teams that Raheem had the last 2 years, he probably made the playoff.
possible. I agree with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Okay.
I don't think Arthur Smith was a bad coach. I just think the circumstances, he never really got his quarterback. And that's when we really were going through a rebuild, but he got less out of more than what Raheem.
Yeah. And I think that's where like a lot of people get it confused on like when we don't really go super hard on Arthur Smith versus when we do with Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris had pretty much everything on a platform.
He was ready. He had a team ready to win. He had a team ready to win. Because there's no way we should have lost his 2 years. We should have never lost that division. No, that should never happen. But
so yeah,
stupid does is stupid done. So.
Yep. Why don't you love me, Jenny?
And that's why Matt and Ian said, "Hey, I'm gonna go out here and get a coach to coach this team." You know, I know people got their reserve feelings about what happened in Cleveland, but when a coach is coaching and when players play for an inferior organization, you're gonna get the results that you've been getting out of Cleveland the last couple of years. That's just what it is.
Right.
You know, they can bring back John Madden, they can bring back Lombardi, they can bring back Bill Walsh. Don't matter that you're still gonna be the same result because they don't have strong backing. People upstairs ain't right.
Right. They're in there just to sell the tickets and get that money. That's what it like to me.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like there's some circus on it, you know.
Yeah. All right. Now let's move into some of this player stuff. We had some situation that happened this week. Kyle Pitts signed his franchise tag. So with that being said, does Pitts stay? But for how long?
I mean, I think
I kind of want to
what it
wait.
is. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm seeing fresh. Me and you on the same wave, fresh. I kind of want to wait and see what he does in the offense, and I think hopefully that's what the organization's thinking. Let's give him this franchise. Let's feature him a little more, see if he can handle that, and if he puts up similar numbers what he put up last year, you know, what he had like 80 something catches, 900 yards,
88 catches, 967 yards, I think. 5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
which improves every year.
That if Kyle Pitt could just average that the rest of his NFL career, or at least let's average he average that the next 3-4 years, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then you know he'll be worth the money.
So in other words, this is like a prove it year then.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna say, shoot, we was gonna wait until after the draft. Because that's how Ian's been saying it. When he was talking about Bijan and Drake's contract.
And Drake, yeah.
After the draft, I figured they're trying to get everything paid for before shelling out big money first.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can go for that.
I think Mike had said something, or I think Coach. I mean, no, OG Sam said something earlier. No, that was Don. That was Don. Said something earlier. We wouldn't want to wait till he end up balling out this year and making the team.
Right.
Actually, Don and Big Ant right here.
Well, only reason why I kind of feel like, only reason I would attest that assessment is if he balls, we gonna have like 158 million on the books anyway to pay him what he wants.
It also depends on what kind of role they put him in his offense too. You still got Bijan, and you still got Drake. They're going to demand. I ain't gonna say demand the ball, but they're going to get the ball a lot.
All right, they are
a little bit. It's kind of hard because we got to remember you got Austin Hooper.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Who you know that 13 personnel and stuff. He's a viable receiver out of that.
So in other words, what he's saying is those numbers of Cal can go down, but Cal could, if they use him right, Cal could be your red zone target.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
see,
I was just saying that earlier.
Yep. And I was saying like, and that's why I was saying when OG Sam was saying like, do we see a over, under, or even? I was kind of I'm leaning towards more of an under because I think his targets and stuff will go down, but I feel like his yards and touchdowns will go up because he will get more high percentage targets and he have more explosive plays versus getting what's that? A quantity of passes. The quality of passes would be better, or targets. I guess you would say.
Right. I know what you're saying. So you can say like you can see him catching instead of the 88 and 9. Let's say he gives us a 72 for 850, but it's 7 touchdowns or 8 touchdowns to go with that.
Yeah.
Yards per catch is higher. Yeah, I can see that all day.
I could take that. He's
take that.
You know what I'm saying, an explosive play during the game. So now not only does defense have to guard against that explosive play, it makes him more dangerous because now you got to really pay attention to him. But then
you got to respect him.
Like, damn, we got Drake over here. Got to worry about this guy. Then you got Bijan. Got to worry about running around chasing him all day. Then you got Brian Robinson, who he will run through you. So it's just like it's a plethora of guys. And then the forgotten man or forgotten guys, Olamide Zaccheaus and Jawaan Dotson can add in on that. So if everybody's firing on all cylinders and playing their role like they supposed to, overall this offense is going to be difficult to stop.
Yeah.
And that's a key signing, and I'm glad you brought that up, Fresh. I was just talking about that on Blackberry Show. Brian Robinson was one of the most underrated signings. Because I went back and looked at it. I said, well, damn, he damn near got just as much many yards, if not more, than Algier, and he had a higher carry average than him. So we really kind of brought the same player in my opinion. I don't know if he's as good as a pass protector as Algier was, but I mean, I just got to give Ian kudos, man. Because I mean, everybody we lost, we replaced him with a player just as good or maybe a step better, you know. So I'm all for this year. That's why I don't think it's a reason.
Oh my goodness.
So we all can say that this is like a prove year for Cal, and if he does well, there's a good chance he's going to get signed. Or, like you said, they may sign him right after the draft. Let's see what happens after the draft. That's gonna say a lot right there. Okay, who else we got?
He done scored 7 runs in 1 inning.
They know I'm not watching. They don't want to score shit when I'm watching the game. Kaleb McGary effect. All right, this is Kaleb McGary retired this week. You know, good career here, but there's going to be an impact. The run game impact with Kaleb gone. The locker room leadership is going to be lost. And right now, there's an immediate empty spot on that right tackle. You guys agree with that?
I like your boy, though, Coach. I like the signing. He's not the physical run blocker that McGary
is. He's a great pass blocker.
But in pass, a great pass. He ain't a bad run blocker. Like, don't get me wrong. If it's 3rd and 1, he could probably get it. he just ain't the one you gonna keep designing run plays to that side person.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be a great he's gonna be a great he's gonna be a great blind side protector. Plus, I think we're gonna run a lot of 13 and 11 personnel. We're gonna get tight end on that side.
We just got to make sure he lines up correctly. Don't get those stupid penalties.
I mean, I think Bill Callahan to take care of all that, and
I'm hoping
the run game will suffer. I mean,
I don't see it suffering either. Yeah,
we had a great run game last year without him. Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about him. My thing is about him getting the false starts because he's been known that he was a false start king, as well as lining up behind the center. You know, he had a lot of those last year too. So he had a lot of penalties.
We can't get worse.
Yeah.
Well, he was. Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
Go ahead, Coach. No, I'm saying he better than the guy where he's replaced. And then, like to Fresh point, I think Callahan gonna clean up a lot of the technical flaws that he had. At least.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's the thing I'm hoping right there. But did we get better at right tackle?
I think it's a push.
I would say it's a push.
Okay,
it's a push.
I'm in agreement with that.
But I got a question for you, Coach, and Fresh, because I know y'all are draft connoisseurs like me. The name, what's the guy name? I just was talking about him before y'all came on. The right tackle from Iowa. They were saying that we have been paying him. Hey, I think his last name is Dunker. I can't think of the first.
Dunker, yeah, that's my guy, Big Dunker. Yeah, Big Dunker.
Hey man, so let me ask you this, Coach. Do we shift gears a little bit? So let's just say that the first pick is a receiver. Let's say Brent. I'm just all intents and purposes. Let's say Brent falls to us at that pick. Instead of going cornerback, do you think we take Dunker now in the third? Because I don't think he may be there in the fourth. I've seen a lot of mocks where he was there, but they were just saying that.
If he's in the third, do you take Dunker? Oh, so he plays what, left tackle, right?
He played right.
He played right. Was he right tackle? So
he was right.
The reason I said we're not going to do an offensive line because of what we just brought in.
Right. I agree with that.
I don't see an offensive lineman getting taken. I would have thought if McGary never retired, I thought they would have brought one in. But right now, I don't think they're going to bring one in because you still got the kid we got from Seattle last year. He's still on the roster too.
Right.
And Jack Nelson.
And Jack Nelson, as well as the other kid, Storm North. So you got tackles, don't you?
Storm is coming. So yeah, we got depth right there. Y'all right.
We got depth right there. So I don't think we get a tackle. Guard wise, they brought in the guy. They got three centers now. I know that. Was it 3 centers or 2 centers? Whatever it is. You still got Hen here, who's a solid backup.
I like it.
And you want that? Is it Stuger guy? Is it Stuggers? Whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stubbers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's still here also. So yeah, I don't know what you're gonna.
Who's to say that Callahan don't have guys on this roster that he likes, that he feel like, hey man,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
With 5 pounds of muscle.
Exactly. So this draft gonna be interesting, man. We're gonna have a lot of questions answered during this draft.
Yep.
But again, just to know, because Kaleb just retired, we brought in Jawaan Taylor.
Was that a blessing in the sky?
That was a quick
retirement. His retirement plus signing
the same day within hours. Within hours.
Yeah. I think they already knew that Kaleb was about to retire, and they was
exactly. That's what I said. And the funny thing about this whole thing is, it was so fast. I didn't know about it until I got to work. I didn't know about it until I got on the computer yesterday on Sam. So it was like, huh? What? Whoa! It shocked me because I didn't get no news or anything. But I said, damn, that was fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, but is this like a blessing? Go ahead, say. I'm sorry.
It was like a blessing. It was like a blessing in the skies. Because think about it, like he retired. We signed Jawaan for 1 year, $5 million, and plus we got $14 million after June 1st. So imagine if a nice veteran player at a whatever position gets cut, you got the money to pay that guy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Whether that's a corner or a guard or whatever.
But yeah, question: is it an upgrade or is it a gamble? What you want?
Upgrade or gamble. I mean,
I don't think it's an upgrade, but
Like you said, just straight push.
Yeah, I call it a push.
I would have to say I would have to see it during the season.
Okay.
And see where
well, coach, I'm gonna go glass half. From a physical standpoint, it's an upgrade because he's 2 years younger than McGary.
And he's big. And he's big too.
And he's big. So, that from that point, and from a financial and a physical standpoint, it may be an upgrade. From a locker room, for a locker room schematic and run game, it might be it may favor McGary a little bit more. So it's a push.
But
I would say push too, because he is a little better than Kaleb McGary in pass blocking, but
most definitely
run blocking. It's not a lot of tackles that's better than run blocking than McGary.
McGary.
So
he will bulldoze you.
That I would have to say push, because you kind of swap off each other.
But does having that Super Bowl experience give you that upper hand, know how to win?
It does give him that.
Yeah, I would say
so. That does.
Yeah.
Because he's bringing that to the locker room.
I was gonna say, to Southside, he gave up 8.5 sacks, but look how much the Chiefs were throwing last year.
Right.
Because they couldn't run the ball.
They could not run the ball
They
at
couldn't
all.
run the ball whatsoever. So, and then I've said this too. The Chiefs have never had a top of the shelf offensive line, period. As long as Mahomes has been the quarterback, I have yet to see them have that super.
He ran a lot.
He's had to be a magician back there. So
yeah, like.
Yeah, and then too, who's to say Mahomes won't hold the ball a lot of them sacks too? Because sometimes a sack ain't just a player he just got beaten. Sometimes you can be holding the ball too long and you run into a sack. So it's all different, variables when it comes to that.
Hey, Miss Christie, how you doing?
He started playing that street ball.
Yeah,
right.
Like he was at Texas Tech.
And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of that this year. A lot, way more than what he was usually doing. So, I mean, the penalties and the sacks is gonna come with that. With throwing the ball, pretty much. What would you say? 80% of the time.
Right? And then when Pacheco got hurt, they really couldn't run.
Yeah. So for me, I would say this: with the 14 penalties and the 8.5 sacks, if he even cut both of those numbers in half, I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then he's a Florida kid, so maybe him playing a little closer to home and his family get a chance. I mean, he's a billionaire. It's not like a chance to see him play professionally. But sometimes you get a little closer to home.
Hey, Miss Christie.
Give you that extra motivation.
Is he from Georgia?
Nah, he's from Florida, but he just
He's close to home though. He's close to home then. Yeah, he's close to home. Oh, he's real close to home. He's from Duval. Yeah, he's close to home, definitely. All right. Quick question. Identity check. Who are we becoming? We ain't seen them play yet, but
I think we want to be that physical team that Arthur Smith envisioned. It's just gonna be executed better.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a hard-nosed football team.
Yeah.
Offense and defense side.
Very good.
And I would say
Yes.
this year will be a hard-nosed football team, but we will be led by the defense because I think the offense is what needs the most work. Getting the scheme for them together, getting those players together. Defense, I still feel like they have the most pressure on them though, because they have to elevate this coming year.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They can't take no step back, but they take a step back. That's
And I think that's why
No
went
bueno
out
for
there with the
us.
players that he got to make sure the defense is ready.
So in other words, we're going to build more around the defense this year, or we're going to build more around the offense this year in this draft.
I think that, like first you're saying, in a draft, I think we're gonna go heavy offense because you got to think defense outside of cornerback. We pretty much, built the defense because all the linebackers we brought in and brought back. There's not too many prospects I feel like today are better than what Christian Harris is now.
Right.
A couple years ago,
That was a steal. That Christian Harris,
man.
Yeah,
that
from
was a
Houston.
steal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a steal. That was an undercover brother steal right there, or something. Because I've been watching his out the damn. This kid can play.
Look, coach, and Buchanan and Tavares were still.
Yeah, all those guys are, especially they can stay healthy. We're gonna be dangerous if this defense can stay healthy. It's a defense to reckon with. And team they gonna want to play.
You, coach. And I know you paid attention to this, so you seen Jesse Bates press conference, right?
Yeah, he was begging a little bit. Okay, yes, okay.
And you remember when they brought up the question about James Pierce? This is what Jesse said. Do you think that bodes well? Or kind of gave an indication that the team is kind of behind Pierce?
I think they're behind him because he ain't. I think they're behind him because if they weren't behind him, they would have cut him already. Falcons have been known to cut people when they mess up once.
Right.
They cut that coach.
Yeah, the coach was going to like the first time I heard him, he was going to like the next hour.
Right.
So I think they're behind him because if they were to cut him already, I think they just kind of see what's going to happen on the 21st. The 21st, if he decided to plead guilty, or if he decided to, I'm sorry, not guilty, plea out. I'm curious what the plea gonna be. I don't think the plea gonna be jail time.
There's gonna be some probation.
A lot of probation.
Lots of probation. Counseling. Counseling. Exactly.
Counseling.
A lot of
that has to be mandatory.
Stay away from it.
Gotta go get counseling.
Yep.
And maybe 8-game suspension. You see who that kid that was in trouble, but they didn't find him guilty.
Rasheed Rice.
Rasheed Rice. Yes. They just dropped everything with him. The NFL just let everything go. Okay.
He was having a domestic with his girlfriend too.
Exactly. So they dropped the police charges. So that's a good thing to get dropped because cops want to put you in jail every time.
Yep.
So the part with the car with the cop, glad that part was dropped. Wrecking the car, which is where they I guess got the criminal assault was hidden with the car. I still want to see the car. I want to see how bad the damn Lamborghini was messed up if he did all that. I'm just curious. I haven't seen the car yet. So, stalking. You got to prove stalking. I heard she called cops so and so. That has to be proved too, unless they got records. Somebody got records. I don't know. They really haven't said anything. He's still gonna get suspended because he was accused and he was so on and so on, arrested, so on and so on. He's gonna get some time. I say 6 to 8 games. Come back second half. That's just my take. But if he gets accused, he be guilty or whatever, so on and so on, because they may release him.
Because so do you So is he going to go to court this year? Because a lot of people were speculating that he
No,
might
he's
not
going to
go to
court
court.
the 21st. The
Oh,
21st.
the 21st.
He has to say he's going to plead out or not. The 23rd, they're starting some kind of case. Something's starting on the 23rd.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I think the 21st might be his arraignment. They basically, when you go through the arraignment, they let you know everything that's gonna happen, that's gonna be coming up and stuff like that.
That sound about right.
Yeah. But like I said, the Falcons are behind him because they haven't cut him. That's all I'm
I
saying.
agree with that.
I mean, I feel the same way because you see how quiet it got about that real quick.
Yeah, you ain't heard nothing about it. Nothing else.
Nothing else about it.
You don't even hear the media talking about it.
Nope.
Exactly.
Somebody bring it up every blue moon when they talk about the Falcons about the draft and edge rush or something. Then they'll bring it up.
And
But
I be
other than
feeling
that,
like they be just trying to catch people off guard with those questions, thinking they gonna
right.
get some quick information. Nah,
Right.
get out of here with that.
Yeah. But he's a Monte Carlo. I think they told him not to come. Like Kevin said yesterday, whatever he had his press conference. He said this is not mandatory. This is voluntary. And I don't know who all was there. They haven't said, usually, Raheem would say, "Oh, he was here. He was here. He was here." He did. Kevin didn't say who was there.
Right.
You don't know who the hell was there. You only see a couple of pictures of certain people who was there and so on and so on. He said, "This is voluntary. These guys don't have to be here." He said, "I would like them being here, but." He said, "That's how they're gonna build that camaraderie by being together." They got 10. They got two extra. They got 2 free weeks because of the new coaching staff. So they got 10 weeks total of this off-season stuff.
Right.
So
And I can imagine a lot of the guys that were rehabbing injuries were probably there, like Trey.
Yeah, they're probably there. I know Troy was there. I know Billy was there. I know Trice was there.
Yeah. I don't even think the media was caring like who was there or not. That I said, I think they just wanted to get that question off. Like, of course, they ain't there.
Yeah. That one dude, and they try to get more information on Penix and everything too.
They wonder refreshing out to hear lead got a punk ass voice.
It does sound weird in there. Well, Coach. I don't know how I can't do it like one do it. I can't. I try. My bad one. I ain't trying. My bad, brother. But yeah, man, it's going to be very, very strange. But it's going to be fun. Though. I'm looking forward to this. But anyway, that's all I got, man. I got thrown off a little bit today, so my game ain't got my question. My mindset ain't right.
Oh, that's all good, Coach. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Right, tomorrow
Tomorrow could be great. Tomorrow, you guys gonna like tomorrow. I got some good stuff tomorrow.
Yep.
But if you guys got some questions in here, I don't see any in here. Put them in the chat, man. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to holler at everybody here, but I see you. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in here, man. I definitely appreciate that. And thank you guys who held it down until I got in here. So I don't know what the hell going on with screen.
It happens to all of us, Coach. It's all good.
My God, that was crazy.
I think the true identity of our team will be at the forefront after next year, after 2 draft classes.
I agree.
Like I said, we got good depth, guys. I'm looking forward to this team because I see that this depth's going to be very, very strong. I mean, we got some depth.
D-line.
That D-line could be there.
Yeah, if we can just add in a D tackle, a true D tackle,
big boy.
We're gonna be our front seven is gonna be set.
I would like to get Biggers. Yeah,
that Biggers Wiggers from Chiggers from.
Yeah, they made me mad when they took my Biggers. Yeah,
my name is Biggers and my mama ain't no nigga. No. That's so.
But it's quite a big boys in here. That man. Come on,
big orange.
I need one of them.
Come on down. The price is right.
Coach, they say we like orange out of Syracuse. I mean, out of Oklahoma State.
We got who?
We call them Big Citrus. The big D tackle. His last name Orange, but they call him Big Citrus. I think he was
Oh, you talking about
Notre
Dominique?
Dame.
Yeah,
Darn,
Dominique Lawrence. Yeah.
yes.
Did he come in for a visit?
I think he did for a top 30 visit.
Okay, that's good. But like I
I need
said,
to look up a list. Need to look up a list
okay.
to see who all we
I
didn't
think
have
I
visit.
think I got it. Let me see. I think I can get it right here. I think I got it. Let
I
me see. I
mean,
think I can get
that's
it.
going to be natural Southside to have higher expectations because you feel like, especially with especially with the defense, because you guys didn't lose a lot of your coaching staff, but you did lose some people on there that probably made a difference on on that defensive side at least. So my expectations for them are going to go up more next year for sure. Now I'm gonna be easy with this offense because they learning something new, but I do expect them to do their job, and that will never change. I expect them to do their job through and through.
That's all we ask. Just do the job.
Exactly. Do it right the first time.
Yep. And typically, like they say in training camp and preseason, the defense is typically a little ahead of the offense in most cases. But in this case, we bringing in way better defense on paper, depth wise, than what we brought in last year. And this year two of the defense too. And we all know year two of the defense usually be that year where they take a step forward or they take a step backward. But in this case, I think we're gonna take a couple steps forward.
Okay, well, yeah. Here we go. I think we got him right here. Here we go. CBS got him. Falcons. This is who's visited Falcons. They got a lineman from Washington, Carver Willis, Mike Washington Jr., running back, tight end, Marlon Klein from Michigan, old tackle from Memphis, Travis Burke, linebackers Justin Jefferson from Alabama. Okay. D line, Caleb Proctor from Southeast Louisiana. Offensive lineman, Alan Herron from Maryland. Wide receiver, it was a Cyrus Allen from Cincinnati. That's a good look. He's a good kid, too. Um, Tight end, Joe Royer from Cincinnati. Christian Miller from Georgia. Zach Branch from Georgia. Wide receiver, Kevin Coleman Jr. from Missouri. Cornerback, Traden Suxer from Arizona. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Who else? Haynes Keene, quarterback, Georgia Tech, came in for a visit. Wide receiver Josh Cameron from Baylor. Safety from Toledo, Emmanuel McNeil Warren. D tackle Caleb Banks. Cornerback Devin Moore from Florida, which is a good pick. DN from Missouri, Zion Young. Look at
Yeah,
his film. Look at his film. His film's pretty good too. I like his film too. Well, at least it's the highlights anyway.
him and his teammate that you had brung up, the Chris.
I don't see Chris unless I don't see Chris in here, but if he came, that'd be nice too.
Yeah.
Devin Moore from I think I said Devin Moore from Florida also. The cornerback from Florida. You got Zion Young. I think the DN I said him already. Missouri, I said him already. You got Ted Hurst, we know from Georgia State. And you got that guard that we talked about from Texas A&M, that Chase Asante. Basantis.
Okay.
So they brought in, I don't know how many people that is. I don't know if they got any more bids or not, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So far, 18, 19, 20, 21. They still got 9 more people they can bring in to visit.
Okay.
Nathan Flores said we got a Cash Jones set up from UGA as well.
Special teamer.
Might be more of a, special team.
Undrafted guy.
Yeah, third down back if you really want him.
Yeah, he's a third down back. You know he can block though. You know that's how he can block.
He can definitely block.
Yeah.
That boy got some big. He looks funny though. That mustache. He got to shave. He can't come in looking like that though. He got to look
like a porn star.
He might intimidate the defense with it.
Yeah.
No porn star Jimmy.
Yeah, that boy look funny, man. He looks funny.
And
he even built for
I think Billy will be out. I want to say at least half the season.
Yeah,
They say he was. I look at this depth chart. You know, they got like people who's injured and everything.
Uh-huh.
Did Billy have surgery or anything? Do we know? I'm just curious.
I never heard that he had surgery, but I
That's what
know.
I'm saying. Because I'm looking at the injured. I'm looking at the people that's injured on this thing right here, right?
Yeah.
Billy's not on the injured. He's not injured in this thing right here. I'm just saying.
I don't know, Coach, because it's hard to tell with that last regime how people was
Yeah,
disappearing
right.
and
I
stuff.
got to
This
see.
dude might have had 30 surgeries. We wouldn't even know.
Don't even know. He could have had gout. Stop it.
Oh Jesus!
Right.
That's funny.
Not now.
Coach is fun.
We don't. They would have never said that. They would have never told us. Let me see the answer. I'm gonna do my. I got my Chat GPT on. Have surgery.
Yeah, he said Southside said he probably had POTS. He funny. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Stop it, Southside.
Let me see. I'm just see. I'm just curious. Did he have surgery? He tore his Achilles tendon in November. Okay, doing a walkthrough. How the fuck you tell your things going to walk through? Yeah, they say he had surgery. Recovery takes at least 9 to 12 months. So you're looking at November. That means he won't be back until it's been 9 months from November. That's
That's
September.
why. That's why I think a nickel type corner is, or a guy that can play nickel. Like Coach, you know my
That'll be
boys.
that'll be Sidney
Deontay
Brown
Scott.
taking
Yeah,
Billy's
Sidney
spot.
Yeah,
Brown.
Sidney Brown.
Yeah, Sidney
Sidney
Brown
Brown
can
will be
do it.
Sidney
taking
Brown. That's why he was brought in here.
from
But they
Philly
got Sidney Brown on this depth chart. What they got Sidney here? They got Sidney at the where you at Sidney? At
behind
the free
Xavier.
safety spot behind Xavier, yeah. Now tomorrow's show, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up right now. Tomorrow's show gonna be very exciting. I'm gonna go through my potential trade people to get more picks. I'm gonna break down the teams that possibly would take who you can get for them and what round you can get those trades for. So
Okay.
Hmm.
tomorrow's gonna be I got a whole breakdown. I got several players. You may like them, you may not like them. I don't care what you think, but I got some players that got some trade value, and we're gonna talk about it tomorrow because they just
Yeah,
wasting
we
time on
got.
the roster. I'm just saying. So, but anyway, no more questions in there.
Not
No,
that I see.
not that I see.
I see.
Remember to. All right. Well, hey guys, like I said, I'm sorry for the miscue today on the communication, but I made it in here. I got too many computers not to use one of them to work. So, but yeah. But anyway, again, thank you everybody for showing up, man. You guys get y'all last words, man.
I'm excited with this offseason. This is the first offseason we ain't had no drama so
I
far.
know. Well, we did have some drama. It was early that dude.
Yeah, but it's been
That
quiet.
dude.
I mean,
But it's been quiet. Yeah,
early.
yeah,
That was early
yeah,
on drama. That was some.
yeah.
But
That was
as
two day
far as
early drama.
anything else, we really ain't. We've had quite a
I was just
quiet.
gonna wear it because I don't have.
Hey,
Oh, matter of fact, I got a
I'm gonna say
question.
go ahead. I'm gonna say so. We fish.
What do y'all
Okay.
think of that? Of the cousins who can't keep his mouth shut.
Who?
The cousin who can't keep his mouth shut.
He's talking. I don't even listen to him no more. He was Tino. Anything he say, I don't even listen to him no more.
I mean, he basically
He,
went over there and did the exact same thing he did when he first came here.
no, he did.
Yeah,
He
He talked to
talking
me.
with
Talked to him
crackhead.
forever.
yeah. He but what he did was basically down there almost state that Fernando is going to get picked almost.
Oh, you talking about Kurt? His big
Oh,
Yeah,
Kurt.
ass.
Kurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Little
boy can't
Captain
hold
Kurt.
water. That
Yeah,
boy
Man,
boy,
can't hold water.
I wouldn't trust no secrets with him.
None. He
The real
cannot work
Captain
at the CIA at all.
look,
Hey,
the real Captain Kirk didn't even tell when he slept with the black lady. So you already know that ain't the real. He ain't no real Captain Kirk. He
yeah.
just Kirk.
I could. Yeah, we can't trust. You can't trust him with no secrets.
That's
That's
crazy.
Kirk Shiesty right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, man. Shit. What was that? But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead, Jerome. Your last word, sir.
Oh yeah, I agree with what everybody said basically on the show, man. I don't think this is a rebuild. I think it's a reset. They knocked the ball out of the park with these free agent moves with the limited amount of money that we had. We got a blessing in disguise and more cap space with McGary retiring and looking here with a veteran player with Super Bowl experience like that. So I just think the sky's the limit, man.
That's kind of. I'm also looking. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this depth chart some more. Guess who they got at the first punt return and kick return?
Who? Dodson?
Tompkins,
Hopkins.
Oh, that's not bad. That's cool.
the
I
kid
like
from
that.
last year who
I'll
came
take
in at
that.
the end. Me too.
And he didn't do bad.
He didn't do
He
bad. He
got
did
some
better than the
speed
other
on
dude.
him.
He did better than
Yeah,
the other dude.
yeah. He didn't
We don't
stay. He
talk.
didn't.
We gonna stop cussing, coach.
He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's a
Boy in here coming here stealing checks.
he stole too many
Stayed hurt
checks.
down there the whole year.
But I'm a superstar in his own mouth. But yeah,
Goofy.
what he
Dre
said.
Murphy, see, you still cussing, Dre Murphy.
Hey,
Look
stop
at
cussing, Dre Murphy.
What's he just said? Hold on. What you talking about, man? Chris? He said, would you sell out for a Happy Meal on the first 48? A Happy
no.
Meal? How can you not?
What
A
the
Happy Meal? You give me a Happy Meal, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm
a
gonna go to
Happy
jail for
Meal?
10 That'll piss me
Hold
off.
on, hold on. Where is this Happy Meal from? Because different places got different types of Happy Meals.
She talking about McDonald's, I bet.
Man, go on somewhere with that bullshit.
That was David Seals. David
Look,
Seals
he
in Tampa,
cussing
right?
still. He's still cussing. Well, you
Oh
just
yeah, that's what y'all think about that also. David Seals in Tampa.
we know why he was on the field all of a sudden so much.
Showcase.
Yeah. Who was they wide receiver core anyway? Him, Goodwin, and who else? Oh, Ejibo, right? Emeka,
Yeah,
Emeka.
Emeka. Yeah.
He ain't he just gonna be the right guy on the field. He ain't gonna get that many balls
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
unless
the
they're going.
example of what to do in the offense
Yeah,
He's
and
the
what
big
not
one.
to do.
y'all y'all think Tampa gonna be in the pistol a lot?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Y'all
Is
think
that a
you
trick
think they?
question?
No, I'm just curious though. The reason I said this, this is just a question. I think I asked this question before. Was it a Raheem thing wanted to be in the field? Or is that Zach's forte?
I think it was Zach. That's
You think it
Zach's
was
forte.
all Zach? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Shoot,
just curious.
Raheem Morris couldn't do nothing. He don't know what to do. He don't know how to coach to do to be that stubborn and stay in something. Like,
It's gonna be interesting.
yeah.
Big Ant, your last word, sir.
Um, let's see.
Let me see the
Cause
remote.
you won't be here tomorrow, right?
No, I won't be here tomorrow.
Okay. Fresh, you gonna hop on
What?
tomorrow?
Yes, sir. You already know.
Okay. Okay. All right. I should ask Jerome, but he took off on me. I just hit him the thing just in case he comes on.
Well, as always, we appreciate everybody supporting us. You know, 'cause today it was a rough one. You know, to start off because there was a lot of StreamYard was kicking our ass.
Did it rain where y'all it was? Because today it was raining and stuff. Boy, it knocked my
Oh,
power out, Wi-Fi and all that.
Damn. It didn't rain up here. I don't think it was going on up here.
no, it has rain down here.
So I had 62-degree weather today. So y'all, I thought I was in sunshine day. Shit, I had some heat stroke.
Mm.
62 degrees. That felt good outside. But anyway, y'all, you back on Sunday though, Ant? Or you just missing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be back Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, man, thank you everybody again. Like I say, off the game just a little bit, but we still got some good stuff in. But tomorrow, make sure you guys come in tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's show will be very interesting. I want everybody to participate in this show here tomorrow because it's a lot of stuff to cover. I got some
OG
players
Sam
that,
will be doing his mock draft.
yeah, OG Sam be doing his mock draft tomorrow. That's right. So, yeah, man, some of y'all can get mad, but I
I'm gonna
don't
have to
care.
listen. I'm gonna have to bring my headphones. I gotta listen
So
to that.
it's gonna be interesting. So I got some people we can get rid of to get some draft picks, and I'm going to tell you the
Oh,
teams that who can trade them and everything.
before we go
What's
out,
up?
Coach, the Hawks finally escaped the play-in. So for the first
What's going
time
lost?
since
What's going
20.
lost?
No, we only had to win. We had to win tonight. We
We
beat
won tonight.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Oh, they didn't play nobody either, though, I heard. But a
They,
win's a
they
win.
was they was giving us some, a little early on, but then they started turning on. So
Those last two games they played, the ones they lost, referee sucked. The ref was terrible. I ain't gonna say that why they lost the game, but the ref was terrible. Those games
You
get
know
one
how
side to
them
be
Big
pissing me
East
off.
refs be acting with Atlanta
yeah,
sport.
right.
Yeah, they
You
be
know
they be.
how they
I was getting I was getting pissed. I turned it off early. I said, man, you guys got to start calling. I wanted I can't throw that at my TV because the TV costs too much money. So I ain't one of those fools you see on TV throwing that at the
I
TV.
know that's right. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, mm. But anyway, everybody, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all again. Um, until tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. Join the join the dirty. I said the dirty bird feeder. Join the bird feeder.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
y'all. Peace, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey.
That's funny. Oh, in the spring, in